Hello everyone, welcome to Best Recipes with Sharon. This is a well-liked classic recipe called Hamburger potato casserole. This is a really delicious meal and has flavors all its own. So stay with me, you'll love this one. Start by greasing a 1.5 quart size casserole dish. Then add 1.5 pounds of ground beef to the frying pan on top of the stove and sprinkle it fairly generously with salt and pepper. Then chop a sweet onion into large chunks. Add this to your hamburger, and do this while the hamburger is still slightly pink. And while that's frying, take 4 cloves of garlic and slice them, and then we're going to roast them a little bit on top of the stove. So I just put a little butter in a frying pan and then I slightly brown them, and then I add them to the hamburger mixture. Now for some seasonings. Add 1 teaspoon of Montreal steak spice, then 1 teaspoon of mesquite seasoning. And if you only have the one or the other, just double up on that one. Then I add 2 teaspoons of flour and stir that into your hamburger until it's well coated. This will help to thicken up your sauce. So next we're going to add 1 cup of milk. Stir it and continue stirring until it's mixed well together and it thickens up like this. And your heat will be at a medium level. Next we'll be adding some pinto beans. And I measure out 1 cup of pinto beans and add that to the hamburger, juice and all. And then you take a spoon and stir that in until it's well combined. Then add 1 can of cream of mushroom soup. And once again, stirring that in until it's well incorporated. Now then take and remove your pan from the heat source. Then start peeling some russet potatoes. And you'll need about 6 or 7 potatoes depending on the size of them. And take them and wash them really well, and then start slicing them in about 1/4 inch slices. And put them in a pot, cover them with some water until they're well submersed, place them on the stove and turn the heat on high, and sprinkle them with a little salt. At this point, preheat your oven to 375 degrees. Once the potatoes start to come to a boil, time them for about 5 to 10 minutes. Or until a knife pierces them easily and the potato will slide off the knife. And then take and drain them and rinse them with cold water. They should still be a tiny bit firm, not completely cooked at this point. Alright, so let's put the casserole together. Start with your first layer of potatoes. And make sure to cover the full bottom of your casserole dish. And the next layer will be a layer of the hamburger mixture. I make sure to put lots of hamburger over this layer, maybe just a little over half of it. And then you spread it out till it's nice and even, and sprinkle it with some double cheddar cheese. Then another layer of potatoes. And again some hamburger mixture. And spread it out evenly over the top as much as you can. And then top it off with some more double cheddar cheese. Don't go too crazy on the cheese, you don't want to overpower all the rest of the flavors. I'd say no more than 1 cup in the middle and 1 cup on top, if that. Then place it in the oven. And place your timer on 30 minutes. When it's cooked, remove it from the oven, let it set for maybe 5-10 minutes, and then you're ready to dig in. So let's dish some up and you can see what it looks like inside. Oh, this smells so good. Every bite is just full of tasty flavor. It's cooked up really well. It's got just the right amount of cheese in it, and with the beans and the mushroom soup, the potatoes and the spices in the hamburger, this is really a tasty, tasty casserole. You're sure to love it. And until next time, be happy. Happy eating, everyone.